What are we doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We are the epidermal cells. We are our body's first line of defense, the innate immune system. Without us, the body would be in big trouble. Of course, it's not just us two. We have the goblet cells and the parietal cells, each which create an environment inhabitable for foreign invaders, such as, I don't know, pathogens.
What are these pathogens you speak of?
Pathogens? You tell me you don't know what a pathogen is? What did you learn in epidermal school, man? Honestly, pathogen, any foreign invader, such as a fungi or a bacteria, even like a virus. Of course, for them to get through to us, they need to first break through us with, I don't know, some physical trauma, a burn, a penetration.
Like a nail of some sort?
Yeah, actually, a nail beat, that's, I was surprised. How did you make up? Oh!
Oh, I'm dead.
Don't go! Go!
Wow, there's so many nutrients here.
What is this? I see a lot of formal peptide. Seems there has to have been a bacterial infection. Phagocytosis!
What are you gonna do with me?
What am I gonna do with you? Dude, I just performed phagocytosis, man. You're in my phagolysosome. You're screwed. You stand no chance.
No, have mercy.
Have mercy? Sorry. Mercy's not encoded in the program. Now that I've done that, all that remains is this. I've got two really important things to do. First, I've got to secrete over the 150 chemokines. First, they include interleukin 1 and 8. 1, which will start inflammation and bring up the temperature. And of course 8, which will bring the neutrophils over here. Now that I have this lipopeptide, I've got to put it into my MHC too. Bring it over to the boss. Man, if he wasn't so high maintenance, I wouldn't have to do this crap. Whatever, let's go. What? Hey, stop there! Damn it! I lost him. Whatever, my priority is get us to the boss. Gotta get to the lymph nodes. Sir, I have some very serious news.
You better not be wasting my time.
I'm not. Take a look at this.
It's antigen, eh? Man, Staph aureus? Okay, this is some serious stuff. Okay, neutrophils are already on their way. You know what? You don't need to hold yourself back anymore. Take this interferon gamma, get serious. I'll be getting the B cells ready. Go, quick.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Go.
I have the power! Power level over 9,000! Oh!
Damn it, man. Where the hell did he go? Damn it. Oh, thank God for the compliment system. There you are, staff. Think you could run? There! Ah, phagocytosis! Damn it. Too much. Yeah, eat me more. Put in that down. Anything!
Where are they? He seems familiar. C3B. Phagocytosis.
Punch!
Phagocytosis. Kick. Phagocytosis. Left. Phagocytosis.
Punch!
Phagocytosis.
Kick! Falcon! Punch!
I can't eat anymore.
Look out, dog. You're outnumbered. Looks like innate immunity can't stop us.
You may have won the battle, but the war has just begun.
Finally, it's done. We've taken over. Our numbers were too much for them.
Not so fast!
Quiet immediately. Reporting.
To provide a deeper understanding of this film, in this director's cut, the key concepts will be explained in more depth. However, before diving into the concepts, we first feel it is more beneficial to give a thorough definition of the innate immune system. In the immune system, there is the innate immune system and the acquired immune system. The innate immune system does not differentiate between whom it targets. It treats all pathogens the same. It is extremely quick. It's the first one there. It has no memory. In other words, the first time it activates and the 1000th time it activates, it'll still be the same thing. And it resolves minor infections, or it helps the acquired immunity, which requires more time to activate, by delaying the pathogen itself.
The skin plays a crucial role in the innate defense. The skin protects the body because it is composed of interconnected cells that provide tensile strength. The outer layer of the skin is coated with keratin, which acts as a waterproof barrier. There are also sebaceous glands which secrete a substance called sebum. This substance contains fatty and lactic acids to keep the pH of the skin at 3.5, which inhibits the growth of most pathogens.
Gallbladder cells are located in various places throughout your body, and they secrete mucus. Mucus helps in innate defense as it traps foreign invaders, and with the help of mucus elevators such as cilia, it expels them from the body. Parietal cells secrete hydrochloric acid, which maintains a pH of 1.8 to 2.3 in the stomach. This makes the stomach inhabitable for pathogens.
Staphylococcus aureus, or Staph aureus for short, is a pathogen, or more specifically a bacteria. A gram-positive cocci found as grape-like structures. Staph aureus is a very virulent bacteria, virulence meaning the danger level. It has multiple toxins which lead to a variety of symptoms, and the bacteria itself has protein A. Protein A decreases the effectivity of antibodies. Going on to a more general scale, this film shows the process of fighting a bacteria. However, if the pathogen was, say, a parasite, then the eosinophils would play the major role. If the pathogen was a virus, then the T lymphocytes would play the role, and if the pathogen was a fungi, then the neutrophils and the eosinophils would play the role. If it was an allergic reaction, then the basophils would come into play.
The bacteria are multiplying through binary fission, rapidly increasing their numbers, making them difficult to remove.
A macrophage is a white blood cell classified as a phagocyte. They patrol the body and are the first ones to know if something is wrong.
Formal peptides are the metabolic byproduct of bacteria and are chemoattractants. This causes white blood cells to travel towards their highest concentration. Macrophages detect this and identify the foreign invader.
Phagocytosis is a process in which a cell completely engulfs another substance and encases it inside a vesicle called a granule. The lysosome inside the cell fuses with the membrane and forms a phagolysosome. The contents of the lysosome are released, and anything inside the vesicle is destroyed.
A chemokine is a messenger and is used as a communication system. This messenger performs various tasks, and interleukin is a subset of chemokine.
Oligopeptide is a processed protein, a piece of the bacteria that is broken down. While MHC2 in comparison to MHC1 is just a carrier, a box for an antigen. C2 is the antigen-presenting cell to the T lymphocytes. Usually an antigen-presenting cell called a dendritic cell carries the MHC2 because macrophages don't go too far from their posts. However, for our purposes, we use macrophage for the antigen-presenting cell because even though they don't usually do, they still can present it. The T cell itself is picky because it is the boss, and a small issue will not activate it. You need something big and important before the T cell comes into play. And to make sure something's big and important, you need to present it to the boss in an MHC2 carrier.
Bacteria cannot directly fight against a white blood cell. They either evade them, infiltrate them, or outnumber them. As you can see, the bacteria instantly runs the moment that it is spotted.
The T cell is the boss, and depending on the pathogen found in the MHC2, the response to the T cell is different. There are two general responses from the T cell. It would either focus on a cell-mediated immunity or humoral immunity. In this case, it is humoral. An example of a cell-mediated is a virus, as a virus goes inside the cell. That's why it's called cell-mediated. The T cell promotes the differentiation of B cells into plasma cells, so they can initiate the humoral response. The T cell also gives the macrophage interferon gamma.
Interferon gamma is a chemokine that enhances all the activities of a macrophage.
An epithelioid cell, or an S macrophage as used in the film, is basically a fully activated macrophage. It becomes fully activated when given the interferon gamma. The reason it isn't normally fully activated is because when it is fully activated, it can be considered a danger to the body itself. It's a double-edged blade and only becomes activated when the need be. The epithelioid cell also performs phagocytosis, but macrophages in general can withstand more pathogens than neutrophils.
Neutrophils are fast-moving white blood cells and are usually at the scene very quickly. They also destroy the bacteria through phagocytosis, but do not live for too long.
The complement system is a set of proteins circulating in the blood and tissue that complement the immune system at three general processes. The first is through chemoattractants such as C3A and C5A, as shown here. And the second is using C3b, which is used to opsoninize pathogens, which as shown is basically like a kick-me sign. The third is called the MAC, which basically pokes holes inside pathogens.
Neutrophils have the ability to set a NET, which stands for neutrophil extracellular trap. This is a net made up of the DNA of the neutrophil, and its job is to trap the pathogens.
As previously mentioned, in this picture, this is the complementary system C3b. The purpose of this last scene is to show that the appropriate response of this infection is that both innate and acquired work together. Though once again, it must be reminded that this is a bacterial infection, meaning neutrophils will play the major role and that it will be a humoral mediated response. Now that you've finished watching the director's cut, it is highly recommended to go back and re-watch the original film, as it will make a lot more sense this time around. Thank you very much for watching this film.
Okay, what the hell? Did we do that? Wait, stop, you gotta move back. Take it out and... Oh,
What's going on here? You're done. Oh! Phagocytosis!
What am I doing? Isn't that what movie? Phagocytosis. You're screwed. You stand no chance.
No, have mercy.
Send this, you know what?
Oh my god.
I've got two main things to do. First off, I need that damn tape so I can throw it.
I guarantee.
Just this. You gotta put it in the box and give it to MHC2.
Whoa! Wait, I forgot.
Where do I go? Where is he?
Oh dang, my bad, you guys. Oh, C3B. Falcon? Oh, Falcon.
And now you're panting really heavily. You're on your knees now. You're on your knees.
No.
You're on
No.
Oh!
What now? You're outnumbered. Innate immunity is nothing for us. You may have won the battle. You may have won the battle, but you will not win the war. Oh! Here, have some hydrochloric acid.